Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of March 1st, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements if you're not sure what they are. In the description box, it's a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Pisces collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Pisces not see coming for the week of March 1st, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have ain't crap. And at the bottom of the deck, you have travel. Okay. Tell me why ain't crap is something that Pisces does not see coming this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is this something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. In the heart of your spread. Sorry, that's a monthly reading. In your energy this week, Mercury retrograde. Okay, we have Knight of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Cups. At the bottom of the deck is the situation, environment, connection that you're dealing with. The Empress, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Why am I doing that? Because it's Mercury retrograde. That's why. Okay. Knight of Wands. Why is this in your energy here this week? Knight of Wands. Why is this in Pisces energy this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Chariot. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Pentacles is clarified by King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Two of Cups. Tell me why the Two of Cups is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Okay. Now, I was just going to ask, well, then what's the ain't crap part? The ain't crap part is that you have a connection here in your life that you've been very disappointed by, or you feel backstabbed or betrayed by. And this week, for whatever reason, you seem to have your focus now shifted on some type of long-term goal or opportunity that is coming in for you. You're receiving an offer here. It looks like communication, offer, opportunity this week that you're very excited about, that you want to travel, meaning you want to move towards this offer or opportunity. And I think you feel like this is the right time for you to do that. It looks like you're going to pause for a minute, though, when it comes in. I like the Hermit to the High Priestess. It's like you're going in, you're checking with yourself, doing some soul searching. Is this the right offer or opportunity for me at this time? Is this the right decision that I should be making in respect to my future? Does this have the potential to bring me long-term, either financial or emotional abundance? So I think what's ain't crap this week is that feeling of loss and betrayal that you've had in regards to a particular partnership. I almost feel like you're starting to get over the loss. It's no longer the primary focus for you this week. So you have this new offer or opportunity, and it looks like you're making the decision. Again, don't allow tarot to dictate what you do, but it looks like you're making the decision to move forward now with this offer or this opportunity. The Empress, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. I'm pretty sure this is your energy here this week, because the only other person that I have here is the person that you're getting over or moving past, moving beyond. And then this individual here who's providing you with the opportunity. So I have a feeling that this is you here. Tell me more about, and you could be a masculine, it's okay. Tell me more about the Empress to the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. What is that Seven of Swords there? Three of Swords. Okay, so you're moving forward with an opportunity that you have here in the face of an ending that you have with someone else. So tell me more about the opportunity. So this seems to be you deciding this is over. I can't do anything about this. This is in my past or soon to be in my past. And this person ain't shit. I hate to say it that way, but I mean, we are clarifying the ain't shit card. So the feeling here is like, this ain't shit. This wasn't supposed to be part of my story. You're being very, very un-Pisces-like, to be honest with you, because you're a water sign, right? And when you get into that Three of Swords, you feel it very deeply. And no one else knows that better than someone who's a Cancerian or a Scorpio or has that really high in their chart, like their sun, moon, or rising. So as a Scorpio moon, I understand that when you get into the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, it really hurts, especially when it comes at the hands of someone who did a Seven of Swords or a Ten of Swords type of betrayal. I mean, you feel it really deep and it stays with you for a while. But this week, and maybe it's because of this new opportunity coming in, this is like, this ain't shit. It's in my rear view. I don't want to focus on it anymore. It is what it is. I want to travel. I want to move past it. I want to move beyond it. And now you have this offer or opportunity. So tell me more about the offer or opportunity coming in. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is really good. Are you going to take a minute to sit on it and think about it? Do I want to take this? Do I want to accept this? You are. Most of you are going to move forward and take this, whatever this is. So let me get you some advice. I just want to make sure that you're fully processing the loss or the ending here with that person. It's great to say, I don't want to ruminate on this pain, but it is necessary to feel it in order to heal it. So I understand where you're coming from, because at some point, sometimes we have to pick ourselves up by the bootstraps and we're like, okay, you know what? Enough of that. Enough of ruminating, crying over that person. I'm focusing on this. New opportunities are coming in. I like that switch or that reversal there in your energy, but you also don't want to carry this, the pain of this ending into the new chapter, even if one has nothing to do with the other. Like, this is a romantic partnership that ended, but this is a new job opportunity this week. It still, one could affect the other, because at the end of the day, it's all energy. So I want to get you 3 cards of advice, just how you can process this or begin to process that in the week ahead. Yeah, I see you moving forward, moving beyond this person, and then moving towards this other opportunity. So 3 cards of advice on how Pisces can continue to process the loss or the ending. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Moon card. So they're all of our emotions there, right? So there is something here, and it's going to take hard work. It's not an overnight thing, whatever this person did to you or the ending here that's happening. But there's, I mean, in terms of advice, it's like, yes, will it be hard work to do it? It's going to be a lot harder down the road if you don't confront those feelings now, if you don't heal those feelings now. Because what ends up happening is we end up falling into the next thing, and it could be because we're wearing some rose-colored glasses about the new thing, you know, as a way to like numb out the pain. So the next thing that we fall into maybe really isn't for our best or our highest good, but we're wearing some rose-colored glasses because we're like, yeah, we're all good. We're all healed. That's in my past. I'm looking forward to the next opportunity. Oh, boom, here it is. Okay, this must be for me. Let me take it. So I just, is it going to be some hard work in the week ahead for you to process all of this? Yes, but don't fall into that Seven of Cups, which could be illusion or wishful thinking. Like, now that it's over and it's behind me, it's all good. It's like, no, there are a lot of emotions there that you have not yet processed, that you'll need to process in order to move forward and to be able to move towards that Ace of Wands, whatever this opportunity here is for you. So I would start to make some time to feel those wounds, to cry it out, to journal it out. I would set a timer. That's what I do when I'm going through a difficult time. I just went through it recently. I had to set a timer for 15 minutes. I'm going to cry it out, journal it out, scream to the heavens about it. But then I need to go splash some cold water on my face and get my shit together and get back to work. And then I can revisit it later on. Again, there is a need to feel those feelings and process all of those emotions. And I just think that's something that you could do this week, and you can control that time. Because again, you don't want to spend 8 hours doing it. That would not be good for your mental or emotional health or physical health, because sometimes we can get sick, right, when we're so depressed like that. But I think setting a timer would be a good thing for you, but I would begin to heal it. I wouldn't put some rose-colored glasses on, like now it's over and it's in the past, I'm good, I can move forward. No, because all you're doing is suppressing those emotions. And it might impact the way you're viewing some new opportunities that are coming in. Okay, let's get you 3 cards of advice now for this new opportunity. There's a lot of pentacle energy here, so I think this is a financial opportunity that is coming in. Yeah, it's definitely a financial opportunity. So it could be a new job, maybe the loan you've been waiting for, the funding you've been waiting for. I think in some of your readings, there was something about like you were waiting to hear back from a court or a verdict or something like that. So this very well could be that communication offer or opportunity here. Like it could be a settlement, judgment to the Ace of Pentacles. Just take your time thinking about it before you say yes or no, which appears here that's what you're doing anyway. 3 cards of advice here, 1 more shuffle. Thank you. So when the offer opportunity comes in this week, you have the 2 of Swords. Don't rush to make a decision. Look at that, Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So don't rush to make a decision here. It's okay to wait a second. Take your time doing this. Make sure you're very grounded when you make this decision. The Knight of Pentacles is the 2nd decan of Taurus and the 3rd decan of Aries. So before you take action in Aries, make sure you pause and get grounded here. Again, tap into your intuition. A Judgment card sometimes talks about going within and listening to our inner calling to make the decision that we feel is best for our highest good. So I think it's okay with that 2 of Swords when you receive it to say, thank you for the opportunity. I need to think it over for a little bit. I don't think there's, I mean, that's your advice. I don't think there's anything wrong with you doing that. Any other advice when it comes to this offer or opportunity? Any other advice? 1 more shuffle. Thank you. Any other advice? You have the 6 of Cups, you have the Death card, and you have the 3 of Cups. On bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess, which is your intuition. So this is the opportunity here for you to have a new beginning. Okay. So there's celebration here, there's creativity, there's community. It could be a new job. It could be the opportunity to relocate for those of you who, like, maybe you put an offer down on a house and you're waiting for the buyer to come back and say yes, or you're selling your home and now this week you're receiving an offer because someone wants to buy it. There is something here. This opportunity, if you move forward with it, it helps to close a chapter here in your life. So let's say this is a job situation and you were fired or you're on the precipice of quitting and it's been heartbreaking because you felt betrayed there. This is the new job opportunity, but there's a delineation marker here. Like if you accept this job, there's no going back to that job. Like that's the feeling that I get here. This is going to help you start a new chapter here in your life. I do think it's a cause for celebration, but this seems to be a delineation marker. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. This seems to be a delineation marker that once this offer opportunity comes in and I move forward with it, there's no going back. So if you say, you have your house on the market and this buyer comes in this week and provides you with an offer and then you say yes to it, there's no going back on it. You can't change your mind and say, no, I changed my mind, I want to live here. If you're putting an offer down on the home and the buyer accepts it, there's no you backing out of the deal, or it won't be very easy, I should say, for you to back out of the deal. So just be conscious of that whatever this offer opportunity is, once you say yes, it's a yes, or once you say no, it's a no. And I think that's why you'll need to tap into your intuition here about whether or not you want to accept it. Like even if it's like a lawsuit and this is like a settlement type of thing, once you say yes, it's yes. You can't go back and say, oh, I changed my mind, I think I should get more money or renegotiate. There's just something here about then it's like that chapter then is like officially closed or well on its way to being closed. So just be mindful of that when the opportunity comes in this week. But it definitely appears here to be financial in nature for most of you. That is what I have for you, Pisces, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonate with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Thank you for your patience as I stumbled my way through your reading. Thanks to Mercury retrograde. That is my ruling planet, or Mercury at least is. So thank you very much for putting up with that. And good luck with this new opportunity. And like I said, make sure you take some time there to work on healing your heart and processing that loss. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.